Hey guys, it's Shan Crawford, Life Transformation Coach, and today I want to talk about if you are struggling with depression, what you can do about it. So, the number one thing that we hear all the time is diet and exercise. And I know that it's so cliche, but it works for a reason. It's the reason why it's the number one thing that's recommended by all therapists, psychiatrists, doctors everywhere. And the reason being is because the things that you put into your body have an impact on your brain, your chemical balance. And that is where depression comes from, is an imbalance in the serotonin in your brain. You're getting too much or too little of it. And when people get on medications, it's to make up the difference so that you can balance that back out. But you can naturally do that with eating the right foods, having enough nutrients in your body, and eating healthy to support that chemical balance in your brain so that it's getting the nutrients that it needs. And then the exercise is to release those endorphins that you need to release in order to balance back out what's going on. See, your brain is like tossing around dopamine and serotonin and endorphins, and when you exercise, it balances that back out because all of the excess gets worked out in physical activity. So those are the number one things that are suggested when you're struggling with depression. But one thing that is really helpful, especially when you're in a severe depression and it can be really difficult for you to care about eating. Maybe you have no appetite, or maybe you eat your fillings and you have too much of an appetite, or it's difficult for you to exercise. Building momentum about just little things every day that can give you that endorphin rush or dopamine just a little bit can help to improve your mood enough to make you want to take a shower and have better hygiene, or take a walk around the block and just do a little bit of exercise. So if that little bit of exercise is too much for you, then this smaller baby step kind of exercise could be what you need in order for you to get to that next level, which is exercise and diet. So what you want to do is you want to write down every day something that gave you joy, that made you laugh, that put a smile on your face. You know that term, stopping to smell the flowers. That's basically what we're doing. And you want to acknowledge that on a daily basis and don't take a break, don't stop. You want to have the discipline to do this every day. And the reason why you're doing this is because you are building up momentum to get that boulder to roll down the hill. Okay? And the momentum that you're building up is having that serotonin or the endorphins every single day, because when you're depressed, you usually don't get a dose of that. But when you do get a dose of it, you want to recognize it, harp on it, think about it, close your eyes, remember the feeling, remember what was happening, remember the moment, replay it if you can catch it on video. Make sure that you revisit that as much as possible so that you can keep those endorphins rushing. You want those endorphins to release, and you want to produce serotonin in your brain. I know, like, this sounds probably a little foreign to you if you don't know what I'm talking about, but the moral of the story is that you want to take note of anything that gives you a little bit of happiness, a little bit of joy, a little bit of laughter during the day, and keep doing that every single day so you can build up the momentum, because momentum helps to produce motivation. Why? Because you take action, even if it's like 1/16 of a baby step. That one action will produce 1/16 of a result. It doesn't matter how small of the result, but the result is that you feel good for a minute, for a moment. So when you do that, you feel motivated to do the thing again. And that's why we do it every day. And as you get into the habit of doing this every day, your system is building up memory of this, having this good feeling every day. Hopefully that makes sense. And the more you can have this good feeling every day, the more motivated you are to keep doing things that will give you positive results, to have more good feelings every day. It's just a cycle. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. And then, of course, you want to consider going to therapy. And if you have a specific issue outside of depression that is contributing to your depression, so for instance, confidence, maybe you can look for specialized help around that. So you can look for help, maybe like a confidence coach or a business coach if that's something that's contributing to your depression and you feel like it's keeping you depressed, or a job coach or a relationship coach. Look for help in any way, in any form it comes, and don't hesitate, don't be afraid to ask for help, preferably from a professional. But these are the things that can help you if you are struggling with depression. Just the small little bitty things, little bitty things, little bitty things, little bitty things. Okay. So if you're out there and you're struggling with depression, I hope it gets better for you soon. I've been where you are, so I know how it is. I wouldn't tell you anything that I wouldn't do myself. And I'm wishing the best for you. I'm wishing that you found some value in this video today, and that you do take note of what you had joy in today, just a little bit. Okay, so if I don't see you on my calendar, or if you would like to get on my calendar, the link is going to be somewhere around this video, either above or below. And if you have questions or you want to ask for more information, you can email me at Shan, like Jackie Chan, CHAN, @beautyofgrowth.com. All right, so if I don't see you on my calendar, hopefully I'll see you in another video. Have a good one.